This is what happens in communication. When people communicate, is me saying, okay, let me make sure that I'm hearing you correctly. And if I'm hearing you incorrectly, let me make sure, and by asking everyone else that is able to hear the very thing that you're saying. But when you prohibit me from being able to ask that question and for people to answer it, that then causes an issue. So for everyone else that heard exactly what Bo just said about a man expressing himself about something that may be life changing for him, about something that he may be feeling, something that he may even be suicidal about. We don't know, right? Is this what we just heard her say? Is that not similar or on the same page of what it is that I just felt that I heard her say?
It wasn't. She said that her man can cry in front of her. The issue that she's having is not that he's expressing his emotions and crying. It's the lack of accountability. And so instead of Kevin McCall, like, oh, I'm on EBT because of Chris Brown, it should have been, I am on EBT because I mismanaged my money. It would be no different if I got fired from my job and I came home like, oh my God, I got fired. But you literally saw me getting up every day. I'm late. I'm not professionally attired. I'm doing everything that goes against my professional duties that have been assigned to me. So they have all rights to fucking fire me, but I'm not holding myself accountable. I'm not telling you how I need to step my game up, how I need to reflect, how I should have got my ass up early, how I should have turned in my lesson plans. I have forgot all of that and just said, oh, the company fired me. I need my job. But I did nothing to secure the job leading up to this conversation. So that's why she mentioned, okay, you're crying over something like spilled milk, but you spilled the milk. So it's not that you're crying and it's not what you're crying over. You're lacking the accountability. That's the problem that she's having. And then you're publicly saying this, like you're lacking just the general accountability. I think that's what she's saying. And if I'm wrong, Bo, then please let me know. But that's what I heard. I heard her say that her man could cry in front of her. It's just the issue that she's having with the lack of accountability and you doing this shit in front of everybody. Like, tighten up.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Now, did you understand that?
Okay, fellas, what about y'all, man? Y'all quiet.
Look here, I don't know about that part, but I know I heard a story early in this broadcast about being docile. Oh, look here, we go there. See what I'm talking
damn,
about?
a middle finger.
God, I'm just saying, I'm a victim.
God damn, what?
I am a victim.
Because I knew it was coming.
brother Phil, what, come on, man.
Okay,
Phil,
I'm done.
Hey, I think from what I got from it, I think she was.
Hey, and don't be scared of her, man. Hey, don't be scared of her, man. Don't be scared.
Yo, Phil, don't let them peer pressure you. Say whatever you feel.
Never that. Please, I'm being careful with my words and respectful. Nah, but I she's saying basically he needs to man up, but she's saying it definitely not in a docile way. Very just aggressively dumb, was used. A couple of other choice words we used. I don't curse like that, so I ain't going to, reiterate them. But yeah, to me, I see her sentiments, but it's like where you gonna be at? You gonna be sympathetic? You gonna be empathetic? You gonna be compassionate, or you gonna be shut the F up, shut your dummy up, or shut. So that's where I'm at with it. I mean, I don't know.
Now, let me just point out that y'all didn't ask me to say what I would say to my man if I was in that situation. So you can't.
Why we
you
gotta
did not ask me to
that?
say what would you say to him. Say it like you would say it to him. I'm saying.
Why we gotta ask you to say that if you just said that if this is my man, he can't be crying in front of me. He can't be on the internet crying. man, you better suck that shit up
Do
and
you
keep
think
it
that I
tight.
would say that to my man like that? You really think I would talk to my man like that?
I do.
Well, all right, that's
Yeah,
fine. You
yes.
can believe that. I'm okay
You
with that.
wouldn't? Would
I'm
you?
okay with that. Listen, believe what you believe. I don't care.
Would you?
I'm cool with that.
Would you? I'm
I'm
asking you the
cool.
question now.
I'm cool. Listen,
You
I am not.
just asked
I
me
don't
to ask the
I am
question.
not in the business of changing people's minds about me. You believe what you believe, sir.
You
I support.
just asked us. You just asked us to ask the question, and I asked the question, and now you're dodging the question.
I'm not dodging it. I am just not in the business of changing people's minds about me. You believe what you believe, and I'm okay with that.
I'm not trying to get you
Because
to
it's
change my thoughts.
ridiculous that you
I'm
would think.
asking you to answer the question. That's
It is
all.
ridiculous that you would think that. Well, I guess a woman would, but it's ridiculous that you all hear me all the time. You all do not hear me talk. Y'all hear what you want to hear. I do not talk to people that I respect and that I care for like that.
Right, but you just said that you wouldn't respect the man if he was crying
I
though.
did not ever say what the. Why do you all hear these words that don't
So
come out of my
nobody else heard
mouth?
her say that. Nobody else heard her say that she wouldn't respect the man if he was crying about spilled milk that he spilled. Nobody else heard that.
I
But
heard it.
Miss
So,
Pearl,
what did you
Miss
so
say?
wait a
Pearl,
minute. Oh,
is
my
that
bad.
not?
About
Wait,
crying over
hold on,
milk
Miss
that
Pearl.
he
Is that
spilled. Yeah,
not?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
not what you
Yeah.
just
No,
said?
yeah.
That she just said.
Hold on. Yes. Over crying
Dang,
over
yeah.
something that he created. Yes. No, I didn't hear you finish your sentence. So yeah. Yes, I did say that. But not necessarily like a general, I wouldn't respect you if you're crying. That's what I thought you meant when you said that.
Hey, I got this one more story, man. That's what I was trying to get together. I think we probably should discuss.
Hey, we gotta hear Easy, man, because Easy been making faces. He ain't said shit, man. Come on, man. Y'all, what y'all scared of, man? Come on, man.
No, I'm just gonna keep it real. I just don't think I just don't think a woman, taking this away from Bo specifically, I don't think women in general can handle a man crying. I don't think it's a good thing. I hear a lot of women talk about how it's okay to have a man cry, and then they have this laundry list of reasons why it might give them the ick. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a huge difference between the idea of a man crying and when it actually happens. And outside of death, I just don't think women like it. And honestly, even when someone dies, it's like there's a timeline as to how long he can cry about that. So, I mean, as a man, I think if you need to cry, if you feel the need to cry, and you have the option of crying in the car or crying in front of a woman or the masses, you probably should go in the car because it's just never going to be a good look for you. And all these parameters and conditions where people say, well, if it's this or that, it's okay. I think that's a trap for failure. And it's just too high a probability that you'll fall outside of that. So there's somebody you can talk to away from the masses, and you can go off to yourself when you feel the emotions coming on, and when you get yourself together, come back. I just think that's the better option. It's a smarter play, and that's what a man should do, just in case what a woman says is not what actually happens when the moment comes. That's my thoughts.
And I think it's a plight to make men feminine at the end of the day. It's just you there's a masculine and feminine energy for a reason. I think everything, the essence of a woman is soft. Her body is soft. It shows soft. It feels soft. It is soft. I think the opposite of a man is body is generally hard, chiseled, built different. So when you're trying to make them one and the same, you lose who you are and who you were created to be. So I definitely don't think it's a good idea to, because men crying is you might be used to your a son or a nephew or cousin, but men truly crying is it's not a pretty sight. And other men need to be there to be like, you know, definitely understand, so forth and so on. Build them up, but don't really no females need to see that.
What you mean by it's not a pretty sight?
I've seen men cry before. I've cried before at some very low times, you know, in my life, and it's not pretty. It's not where I see females cry, because I think they're more innate, more used to crying, and it kind of helps them to an extent to kind of release certain emotions for the most part. But when a man cries, generally there's going to be some type of, depending upon what he's crying for. Now, if it's death, you know, that's a little bit different. But when he cries, is some rage or aggression or some kind of that could be met with that, right? It's like so that's what I'm saying. It's just not. To me, it's better for you to, like say, talk to is of safety in a multitude of counsel. Talk to some brothers. Talk to your father if you have one. Talk to different ones. You know, elder, the church or something like that. Or your boys or something,
Mhm.
and go from there. So